Sharks are one of the most feared predators in the ocean, but most of them aren't dangerous to humans. For example, there is the dwarf lantern shark, the whale shark, the basking shark, and the temporal hammerhead shark, a species of the hammerhead sharks that doesn't eat meat. Also, humans aren't a part of their natural diet, so that brings up the question, why do they attack us? Sharks are known to attack when they are confused or curious. If they see a human splash around the water, it may try and investigate, leading to an accidental attack. Many of the attacks occur in areas near the coasts, in between sandbanks, and in places of steep seabed because the sharks hang out there. Now, sharks don't attack for fun because they don't have a liking for human flesh, as it contains a lower level of fat than they need. Therefore, they are not man-eaters by nature. Most of the attacks do not show unnatural aggression. An attack can occur when people are in an area that sharks consider their territory, and if it belongs to them, they'll look for food in anything that seems like an attractive meal. Naturally, this increases the chances of biting people in this area to check if it's their typical meal. Scientists believe sometimes sharks confuse humans with other marine animals, like seals, sea lions. Also, the silhouette of a person with his arms extended on the surfboard resembles a turtle, a sea lion, or other common prey, so they see this as a shape and prepare to attack. This assumption comes from analyzing several cases of white shark attacks on surfers, which concluded that looking at a surfer from under the water can resemble a seal. However, considering the visual capabilities of white sharks contradicts this theory, as white sharks have an exceptional vision system, making this explanation very unlikely. Even more, this premise does not explain many other attacks close to the shore, and sometimes in very shallow waters. There is another theory which states that the super senses of sharks can detect electrical impulses characteristic of muscle moving and such signals to make them interested in tasting. Some other theories introduces the idea that sharks are curious by nature and taking a small bite of a human is simply a way to satisfy their curiosity. This explanation came from the fact that most of the times that a shark attack, they give only a quick bite and then swim away. This behavior is very convenient for humans as sometimes people can survive the attack, leaving the sea while the shark retreats. Attacks can be provoked or unprovoked. The first one happens when a person touches or hurts the animal, so that it reacts to defend itself from what bothers or disturbs it. These are very rare cases, and their frequency is once a year. Unprovoked attacks are the most likely, and in these cases, sharks attack in 3 different ways. Hit and run. This modality takes place near the beaches as the shark is looking for food. The movements of people and confusion with their prey due to surfboards or activities causes the animal to approach, bite, and walk away after verifying that the victim is not part of their diet. The person usually gets with the minor limb injuries, and the chances of death are slim. Surprise attacks. The person and the shark are in deep waters, and the victim does not notice the presence of the animal. The shark confuses the person with the prey and bites it repeatedly before moving away or continue attacking. The unfortunate subject gets critical injuries that can be fatal. Hit and bite. In this case, the shark surrounds a person and strikes with the head or the body before snapping him. The victim is seriously injured and sometimes they die. Among the hundreds of species of sharks that exist, only a few represent a danger to the humans. Incident reports show that only between 25 and 32 species are the perpetrators of attacks. Whether it's for its strength, its size, its aggressiveness, or its feeding habits, the following species are the ones that have most frequently attacked humans: white shark, tiger shark, bull shark, shortfin mako shark, oceanic white-tip shark, and blue shark. If you don't want to be the victim of a shark attack, it is essential to follow the recommendations of the Coast Guard and to heed possible warnings about shark sightings on beaches. Additionally, you can avoid attacks if you avoid murky waters or close to sewage, places near sandbanks, or try to swim at night wearing bright clothes. Enjoy's reflected light can be confused with the brightness of the fish's scales. Another important recommendation is not to enter the water if you have a bleeding, open wound, since the smallest shark is very sharp and can detect blood from miles away. Finally, it is preferable to swim along with several people since sharks tend to attack individuals who swim alone. Although they are not waiting for a man at sea, it is advisable to follow the recommendations to avoid an unfortunate situation. Humans have tried to find the way to avoid shark attacks for a long time. During this quest, we have tried many things to avoid shark attacks unsuccessfully. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it and want to see more videos like this, make sure to like and subscribe.